Morning and welcome back. It must be a Monday morning, so that means it's picking and packing day today. So this is weekend sales, so that's Friday late afternoon until Sunday evening. I do have one other one that I've literally just taken an order from about an hour ago, so I'll get that all kind of packed up as well. So how was it for me this weekend? Reasonable. Quantity probably a little bit down, but the actual overall value of it was reasonable. I think it was about 950, something like that, so just under that £1,000 mark over the weekend. So yeah, reasonably happy. So yeah, busy weekend, boot sales. Done a podcast last night with Adam at the Flip Room. So much fun. I really enjoyed it. He's such a good guy to just have a chat with. So if you've not seen it, go and have a look at his channel. Me and him, we just kind of past hour and a half of just chatting about all things reselling related. Obviously leaving some love as well. But Adam, thank you, mate. I really do appreciate it. It was very nice to have a catch up last night. Right, so the important thing is let's get on with the actual orders. I've got a couple of pairs of shoes which I will get from the other lockup, but I'm going to start off there. The first one is the one that's just come through today, so I thought I'd get that out of the way. It's a Ralph Lauren cardigan, and it's on 13580. just over here. It's a heavy cotton one, this one. And I think I'm sending it's worth a reasonable amount of money, so I think this is going UPS, so next day delivery, so the customer will get this not super quickly. So place the order this morning and they will get it tomorrow morning, hopefully. So yeah, it's a nice one to start off the day. I'm going to pop that down there for the moment. All right, then we've got a pair of chinos by Massimo Dutti, 14724. 724, where are we down there? 4724, there we go. Just a pair of kind of brown chinos. Nothing particularly special about Massimo Dutti. It's very much a case of brand is very much the driving force, but it's the style within the brand. Sometimes it can be worth a real good amount of money, but the brand being not that strong. Right, so next we have, this one's an interesting one. This is a dress by Me and M. So it's a denim dress, got it just here. You may realise that this one has already sold once. So the customer got it and decided that it didn't fit them. So raised a return. So returned it within a couple of days. So it was really quickly on kind of return. So I'm more than happy with that. I wasn't particularly happy because it was a strong sale. But all I've done was, as soon as it got back, relisted it, gave the customer their refund straight away. That was within 24 hours of me receiving it back. I think it was something like 4 hours after I'd received it back. And then next day it was back up for sale, and I think within 24 hours it sold again. So Me and M, if you kind of hadn't heard of that brand, yeah, it's a really strong brand, that one. Again, that's going UPS as well because it's over £50. Next, we've got a wetsuit. You might have actually seen this on the kind of car boot sale from last week. It was so another super quick seller. 14673. 673. Right, there we go. So this is by Speedo. Yeah, good return on this one again. Nice and quick sale. There's a lot of wetsuits that are not really worth anything, but if you're going for a brand, then sometimes that kind of does do pretty well. All right, then we've got a jumper by Mountain Equipment, 14668. 668. 7, 8, up there at the back. Nice grey one. Yeah, that's the logo to look for Mountain Equipment. Don't confuse it for Mountain Warehouse. Majority of Mountain Warehouse is not particularly worth anything. Mountain Hardware, Mountain Equipment, they do very well. So, then we've got a shirt by Ralph Lauren, 14662. So blue striped one. It's there. So I've kind of like changed up the way that I'm doing my postage over the weekend, and it's basically to do these videos. Personally, I probably wouldn't recommend doing it this way. It's better for the customer to actually get their item slightly quicker. And let me know, like in the comments, if you can let me know, if you think this is a little bit long-winded, so 30 odd orders, is this starting to get a little bit draining? Would it be better if I just do 8, 10, 12 orders, whatever it is in the day? So yeah, just let me know. It'd be helpful for me to know. Next, we've got a pair of shorts by Paramo, 14657. This is an incredible brand as well. Paramo, if you can look for that. Nick Wax is definitely that's their waterproofing. Yeah, I think that sold within under a week for good strong money for a pair of shorts. So yeah, Paramo, that's a great one. All right, then we got a pair of jogging bottoms by Adidas, 14649. Pretty heavy duty, these ones. Nice big tree file logo on there as well. Making sure always we're putting in the thank you card. Not everyone does that. I just think it's a little bit of a nice touch. I think most of the time all that's going to happen is it's going to go straight in the bin, but it just gives that level of trust, and I think it's just a good business practice. Right, a pair of shorts by Superdry, 14639. Nice blue Superdry. Again, exactly what I was saying about earlier. Sometimes brands are not the most key. Sometimes it is purely and simply the style of it as well. So Superdry, not normally a great one to pick up, but there are things within Superdry that are really good. I think I was talking to someone the other day about things like Superdry leather jackets. They do really well. So yeah, you've got to be constantly keeping an eye out. Right, next we've got a pair of Hugo Boss chinos, 14630. 630. There, got the little logo just on there. I think it's going to be a real hot one today. It feels like already it's baking hot. Certainly nice. Hope everyone's you got to the car boot yesterday. Hopefully it was a good one yesterday. Pair of chinos now by Maya, 14585. So you can tell the Maya bits on here, which is just up here. That's another something, if you spot that while you're going through racks or sifting through. Maya is still an okay brand. I think it's kind of fallen off a little bit compared to maybe a couple of years ago. but I'm still happy to pick them up. Then we got a pair of chinos. I think these are linen chinos by Marks and Spencer's. 14472. Yeah. So these are like 100% linen. So on there again, like, comes back to like having the knowledge of what is going to sell and what's not going to sell. So at the moment, or with the weather as it is, linen is doing incredibly well. So even like as a Marks and Spencer's, which is probably something I'm not going to normally pick up, still does all right. All right, then we've got a hoodie by Superdry, 14378. 378. 378, just right in front. This is, oh, I can get it. This is part of the Superdry premium range. So again, slightly like better than their like normal ones. Not super like kind of valuable, but it all kind of like makes sense to actually pick stuff up that is going to make you money. Right, next we've got a pair of jeans by Scotch and Soda, 14341. 341. Yeah, just there. All right, nice pair of Scotch and Soda. These ones, if you look at Scotch and Soda, they normally have names to them. Might be something like Ralston, or I can't actually remember the other ones off the top of my head. But yeah, normally like kind of the ones with the names, they do like slightly better. Right, next we've got a polo shirt by Ralph Lauren, 14240. 14240. Right, so again, like this comes into like that subcategory. The reason like like these have done okay is because of like the pony logo. So you got the polo player, and that's a big pony logo, so that actually does slightly better. The small pony, they're so saturated. They're like polo shirts with the small little one on there. That's a hard sell, unless it's kind of like probably a big size or there's something a little bit different about it. Again, everything, like fundamentally most things will sell, but it's not going to be like kind of like, it's not going to sell quickly and it's not going to sell for a lot of money. Next, another Ralph Lauren shirt. Sorry, a pair of shorts actually. Ralph Lauren shorts, 14231. 231. Right, so these are some nice kind of like heavy cargo Ralph Lauren shorts in a beige or beige, whatever you want to say. I am sweating already. All right, then we've got a jumper by John Smedley. This one is actually going international. It is damaged as well, so it's got a couple of like small holes on it. 14008. 14008. So what I've done is I've actually taken like lots of pictures of the holes, made sure it's in the description, but even on the title you'll notice that I've actually put it so it's actually got like it says in the title damage as well. So this is going international, so this is going trying to remember exactly where this is the one's going. Might be Ireland, I think. I'm not off the top of my head sure, but yeah. Right, then we've got a mixer, which is 13948. 13948. 948. Like, this is me like trying to pick up other things, not just gonna be like related to clothing. Yes, I'm absolutely still kind of like, that's what I'm really like want to do, but I'm also like trying to like pick up other things as well. So if it's going to make a profit, I'd like to actually do that. Now this is where it gets like, I want to say annoying, like, because it is annoying. Like, as you can see how quickly and how efficiently I can actually pack up my normal stuff, like my clothing. Now I've got to kind of like trying to work out how I'm going to physically like pack this one up. So first and foremost, I need bubble wrap. So you need to have a supply of that. Then how am I actually going to send this? Well, it's already in a box. So if I kind of like make sure this is fairly well wrapped up, could I just like fundamentally pop it into a big poly bag? It'd probably be definitely better to put it into another box, but I'm actually not sure if I've got another box that's going to be the right size. Like that, I put a lot of bubble wrap on that actually. I have got my trusty gun. That's that. To be fair, this is probably one of the more easier things to actually pack up. Right, that's all in there. So that's nice and secure in there. What do I do? What do I do? I've got a box here. I could potentially pop it into like so. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that just to try and give it a little bit more security. Put my thank you card in there as well. And I'm going to need to like kind of I need to like put a bit more bubble wrap on it as well, just so it doesn't move around. Right, so I'll go. And then like just like put this all the way around the item. So it doesn't move around. And then it's going to go like so. Take that up. Right, that's that. And then do I have anything to put it into? Like a big bag? No, I don't. Right, so that means I'm going to have to go down the route of having the pallet wrap. So let's do this. Honestly, how people like do like everything like all the time, I'm getting like kind of like frustrated like just doing this. Oh. Right, that's that bit. So a couple of bits just to hold it in place. Right. So that's all I've done. That's all secure. Put the label on. That's finally done. Not loving that at all, but it's done now. Right, should we get back to like a bit of normality? So pair of jeans, those pair of diesel jeans, 13935. 135, just there. Right, so a pair of diesel jeans. These are the Thommer. You can tell what they are by just on there. When you're looking at these, some people do look for the wash of them. So there's a code that actually tells you what colour and what style of wash they are, and they've all got a code on there. I normally put that in my title. Whether there's that many people physically looking for it, not sure, but it's worth putting it in there. Right, next we've got a jacket. So it's a leather jacket by Hugo Boss, 13658. 658. There we go. So like super like a soft leather, this one. I think it's like a calf leather. Really good quality. Obviously it's Hugo Boss, so it's going to be a good one. Right. Again, worth a good amount of money, so that's going UPS. Next we've got a Nike golf jumper, 13135. 135, just up here. Nike jumper, kind of like a golf jumper, that one. Right, then we got a jacket by Merrell. So Merrell, I make some really good like walking shoes and trainers, but they also do clothing as well. 13106. 106. That's that one. Straight in. All right. Then we got a t-shirt, 13. So it's a Rocky t-shirt, 13026. 6. Right at the back there. So Rocky Balboa, Sylvester Stallone. Right, so we're starting to now kind of see items that are definitely getting older within my store. So I'm starting to actually kind of reduce the prices down. So might not be like fantastic profits, but still profit. Right, next we've got, it's a double order actually. So this is a jacket, it's a cycling jacket, 12766. 766. So there. Really good like cycling brand. This one's called Rapha, R-A-P-H-A. So really like very high value. And a England rugby top, 13698. 698. Just there. So England rugby top, straight into a big bag. And away that goes. Right, I think I've run out of space in the first IKEA bag, so I'm going to need to like swap those over. Put that there. I've got another bag all good to go. So if you kind of like in the comments as well, I'd love to know how long it takes you to do your packing up. Is it quick? Is it not quick? Does it take like kind of like an absolute age? I remember like being, when I was an everything seller, that was one of the things that really made me want to like niche, because I was spending literally hours each day packing up. The profit margins though are like, if you can like work it out, are incredible. We've got a jacket by Fred Perry, 12673. 673. Just in there. Got the Fred Perry logo just on there. So yeah, it's quite rare for us to actually, in the clothing niche, like to buy something from the car boot sale for a few pounds and it would be worth £100+. Whereas I think as an everything seller, I think that's certainly like kind of like more achievable. But it's a weighing up. What do you want? Do you want like the more profits and less time to act like with packing everything up, or do you want kind of like slightly less products but be efficient and actually get it all down the thing? It's a hard one. I'm not saying there's a right or a wrong answer to it. All right, next we've got a gilet, 12627. 627 just there. So really nice, kind of like the actual brand Saddle. Not heard too much about it, but the physical like style of this, which is a tweed jacket, that will absolutely like sell itself. All right, and we've got another like everything kind of item. So it's a set of CDs, 12530. 530 just up here. All right, so this is like a set of CDs. This is kind of a self-help. It's realizing the power of now. Maybe I should have actually like listened to that before I kind of like sent it off. Right, bit of bubble wrap. Not going to worry too much about this one. It's got a box in it. I will make sure it's got tape on it. That's that. Into a bag. That for me, like kind of like that's pretty easy. If we can like, if I can find things that are like super easy and like super quick to actually like pack up and don't need a lot of testing and stuff like that, yeah, that appeals to me, I have to say. Right, then we've got a polo shirt by Barber, 12193. 193, just there. Actually, fairly small one. This one, I think it's a kid's size. Definitely not like high value on these ones. As I say, these are getting to like the really old stock. So some of the oldest stock I've actually got in my store. So if someone is making the offers, best believe I'm more than likely taking it. All right, Ben Sherman jacket, 12063. That's right back there. I feel the heat from the from the ceiling now, from the roof. Just wanted to kind of like obviously call out John, Luke and Charlotte and all the team. They done the charity event, a charity auction on Friday. So I was in it for a bit. I couldn't do like too much, but so good. Like run like incredibly well. Made like some really good money. I donated a t-shirt. I think that sold for good money as well. And I bought an Adidas jacket. Looks proper retro. Whether it's going to be for personal, who knows? I think it's a little bit leery for me, but that will probably be coming onto the store soon. John, Charlotte, and all the team, you absolutely done an amazing job. And yeah, I'm sure next year it's going to be even bigger as well. So yeah, big up to John Luke. Right, so next we've got a shirt by John Henrik, 11779. John Henrik just there. Kind of a paisley look to that one. Definitely not sold for anywhere near as much money as I was hoping. But you learn. Would I kind of pick this up again? No, very unlikely. But you learn. All right. Then we've got a dress by Jules, 10897. This is really going back for me being a everything seller. 10897. 97, there we go. Nice floral thing. All right, and then I think the last one when it comes to clothing is a jumper by RLX, Ralph Lauren, 10864. 864 at the front there. There we go. Right, so I think the reason this one hasn't done anywhere near as much, I think, because it actually has got a kind of a club, a golf course on there as well, which I think if it was a plain one, it probably would have done better. But hey. Right, that is it. So that's all my orders done. I'm now going to pop down to get the shoes that I've got. I've got 3 pairs of shoes. I'm not going to bother showing you the other one. A, the place is still in a mess and I need to deal with that. But B, I'll put the kind of the costings and what I sold it for on here. There's only 3, so there's not too many. Pair of Chatham shoes, pair of Nike trainers, and a pair of Specialized cycling shoes. So that's the rest of it. So that's what I'm going to call it. Again, let me know if this is a bit too long, a bit too winded. If you're getting value out of it, then great. If you want me to condense it and do other things as well, I can definitely do that as well. But really genuinely appreciate everyone taking the time to listen in to what I have to say. And I'm super pleased. I've just hit the 2,000 subscribers now, which I find incredible. So thank you. I from the bottom of my heart. I never thought. I remember talking to James at Bold Finds, before it even done that, when he was doing all his channel. I was going, you'd never get me doing anything like that. That's just not a bit of me. I'm happy to stay in the background. But he convinced me to actually give it a go. And I love it. I have to say, I really enjoy it, and I hope you're enjoying it as well. I'm now rambling. So what I'm going to do is, okay, like I say, thank you again. Okay, thanks for the subscription. If you've not subbed already, like, and you're just like watching this, like again, it does mean the world to me. But I'm not forcing anyone to do it. Like, if you find this interesting, then I can do it. If you don't, then obviously, like, don't worry about it. Until the next one, have a great rest of the day.